Alright, and welcome to the first episode where I learned to draw. Since I have a drawing heavy channel, I figured it's about time I actually learn. Since my art teacher in high school didn't teach me anything, I figured I should probably pick some books up and start going through the lessons. And figured why not document my process and maybe help somebody else out that's wanting to learn. Now, while I won't be doing every lesson, because I have seen a lot of overlap and I'm not going to draw the full characters. I'll change their clothing and appearance, and the ones that do have characters, I will be doing the majority of them. So if you feel like following along, hopefully you'll learn something too, and hopefully at the end of this, I'll actually be able to draw something. With that, let's get started. Now, almost every book says this starts the same way. It says to start with the damn circle. So now I say start with a loose circle, so we'll do just that. I like to use short strokes. I've done a few of these out of one of book on paper, but drawing on a tablet is a little bit different. It doesn't have that friction on it. If it's not perfect, we're not too worried about it. We're just going for a light sketch. Like I said, I use short strokes because I learned this in CAD. Next is to figure out a light source. Normally, just about everybody, including myself, goes right. But I think we'll be fancy today and go over here on the left. So with that being over there, means our light is coming this way. Our shadow will be coming out here. So we want to try to get these somewhat even. And I am using Krita for this because it's free. And while I do have like a $200 graphics tablet, you can do this on paper. And this is actually how I've done the few lessons that I've gone through. Okay, that actually came out darker. This yellow highlights it a bit. I hope that this is helping you follow along, having this yellow highlighter. Next, scribble the ball and then to smudge it. So, let's go dark black real quick and go over our ball, make it a little bit more pronounced. On this side, since we're going to be smudging it, and I'm not entirely sure about the smudge tool on this. Change over here, just lightly go around, try to darken it a little more closer, and then as we go up, lighter, which isn't really happening. Let's see. How's that? Not much better. I wish this was more pressure sensitive. Maybe it would work better. So we can't get lighter to work. How about we go darker instead? Yeah, that'll work. Darker, lighter, and then that should be our smudge tool. That's a little big. Let's set that to like 25. And we'll smudge this around. Kind of going from dark to the light. Pull in the white, pull and help lighten it up, and then pull it back the other way. Yeah, there we go. Just gotta kind of back and forth there with this. Regular lid and a finger works better. But I think that actually looks halfway, kind of almost decent. Pull in a little more white. Pull it out to make it a little lighter gray. Try not to blur too much of the line between the edge of the ball. Maybe lighten it up a little bit on top and get it lighter. So seems doing this digitally, you got to kind of do a little bit of a back and forth between bringing in lighter, kind of like mixing paint. If you watch, and I have, this is actually what got me into art, Bob Ross, and he talks about how watching him mix paint, bringing in a little like white to help lighten it up a little, then just kind of mixing it together, get us a good spread. There we go. That's looking a little bit better. Bring this across that way. There we go. That's actually got a really nice shadow, considering I have no idea what I'm doing. And with that, that'll be the end of lesson number 1. If you're doing this on paper, which I have, I would suggest either using your finger, maybe put a piece of tissue over it, or roll up a piece of paper, use the edge to kind of smudge it around. That works real well for me. With that, that'll be the end of today's lesson. Like I said, they all start here, and it's relatively simple. Next will be more advanced spheres, where we start overlapping. With that, thank you for watching, and have a good day.